This is Pune. Many people in Pune use private vehicles to get around places. There are public transports too, but they're not the greatest. If you use your own cars or bikes, you may know how easy it is to find a parking spot or how well everyone follows traffic rules. It's the safest mode of transport ever. Sarcasm intended. Buses are just these awesome vehicles with top-notch build quality. Amazing people come and go who never give off any creepy vibes. And they're always on time. Sarcasm intended. Rickshaw drivers are the nicest people on planet Earth who will take you anywhere, any destination you want without hesitation and will always choose the shortest route for your convenience. Also, sarcastic. If you're someone who uses Ola or Uber on a daily basis, you belong to a different league. Let's not talk about that. Rich as f. There was a new mode of transport that was introduced only a few months ago in this city, and that's bike share. Bike share is basically bicycle rental services. You can rent a bike for X period of time and you'll be charged according to the rates that have been set by the providers. Very easy concept. These rad bikes are the newest, the greatest, most expensive addition to bike shares, the Mobike. But we're not here for that because, let's be honest, we're cheap. This is what we're here for. PEDL by Zoomcar. The most fugly, cheap, yet the most convenient bike share available in Pune, in my opinion, of course. All you have to do to use these green ladybird-like bicycles is have your smartphone with internet connection. You'll need to download the Zoomcar app from the Play Store. It's hardly 10 MBs, so it won't take any space. And you have to fill in the details only once, which is very convenient. Once that's done, just open the app, tap on pedal, give allowances to the app and select unlock cycle. Then just scan the QR code on the bike, which happens lightning fast by the way. Here's the cool part, just watch. With our bikes unlocked, we were off to explore unknown lands. Just kidding. We went to the nearby park to test these guys out. First time driving this cycle. बघू बरं मला. It's a very smooth ride. I like it. There's one thing that I don't like about this is that the basket doesn't move when you turn the handle. It's very trippy and weird. Let me show you. Like if I turn the handle, the basket doesn't move. It's so weird. Okay, now see, the basket doesn't move. It's kind of trippy. Also, vlogging while you're driving bike, I don't know how Casey Neistat does it. Respect, bro. Hi, so that was the maiden voyage of the pedal cycles. There are a few things that I like about the cycle and dislike about the cycle. First is, so it's basically like a ladybird, which I don't really like. I would have liked if the cycle was more sturdy and more masculine, maybe. But yeah, it's fine. Not a big deal. The second thing is that some of the bikes, most of the bikes are broken. They have small issues. Kunal here had a small issue. His bike was rattling like some old vintage car. That's fine. but there should be somebody maintaining these bikes constantly. Second thing, that was the second thing. Third thing is, there are two cool features of this bike that I really like. The first is that it has an electronic lock. You can basically unlock this cycle from your smartphone, which is smart. And secondly, the bell. You can like turn a small knob on the handle, which is nice because otherwise, you know, those desi bells that usually come off very easily, people steal them. I don't know why would somebody steal a bell? It's fine, never mind. Those are the two cool features. This third is the app has a map, so you can basically track your bike. So you can basically track your bike anywhere you go. If you really like that bike, and if you're like attached to it, then you can track your bike and basically use it more and more. Third, that was the third. I don't know who's counting. Next is on the map you can actually see different pedal stops. So there's one pedal stop over here. So all these pedal stops have the pedal bikes, and whenever you want to park your bike, you have kids. Anyways, so at these pedal stops you can find pedal bikes, and if you have to park your bike, you have to come to a pedal stop. It's kind of annoying, but the more and more popular these bikes get, I think there will be more pedal stops. That would make life more easier, I think, I hope. Okay, we're hungry. We're gonna get some cold coffee. You guys are gonna see us drink cold coffee. I'm sorry. Never mind. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we are like done drinking coffee, and now we're gonna go back to a more quiet place and then discuss more about this bike. Let's go. That whole lock situation is so satisfying. Okay, so we've been riding these bikes for, I don't know, 1 hour? Yeah. 1 hour, more than that, I guess. I used them for the first time actually. This guy has used them once before, but yeah, my overall experience was good. Good. The first impressions were really nice, but after riding for a few minutes, we noticed a few things that were a bit annoying. But
overall, it's good.
Yeah, overall it's good. So here is the comprehensive review of pedal. Let's take a look at the pros and cons. So this bike looks really modern. Actually it doesn't look modern, it looks kind of like old-fashioned ladybird kind of thing. But the technology that's used is very nice. They use a solar panel to power the electronics of this bike.
The tracker and the lock of the bike.
The lock is extremely nice. I was so fascinated by that lock. I told Kunal to almost unlock and lock his bike twice or thrice. I don't even know. So basically what you need to do is you have to install the app. You have to fill in the details only once, which is very nice. The next thing you have to do is just press unlock cycle, and all you have to do is scan the QR code, which is lightning fast. Like literally it takes like half a second or something to scan the QR code, and the next thing you know, the lock magically opens and you're ready to drive the bike around. Very nice feature, I absolutely love it. So the app also allows you to check different pedal stops where you can find new bikes, or if you want to park your bike, you have to go to a pedal stop. So it's actually very nice to, you know, see all the pedal stops on your phone. And what else? we've actually made a list of pros and cons because we can't remember anything. We're 4-year-olds.
So it's very easy to use and you can lock your cycle anytime, but your session will not end until you press end session on your phone, and you can only end your session at a pedal stop. So that's really nice because people steal cycles.
Yeah, so nobody can steal your cycle while you're using it or while your session is going on, which is nice because Pune is filled with douchebags. We found cycles with missing parts on at least every single pedal stop, which was hilarious. I don't know why people do that. We are going to go in depth about this topic later on, but first let's talk about the goods. It is very ergonomic, like the seat is soft like a marshmallow. It's very comfortable. The grips are nice. The brakes are okay. They're not power brakes, so
Yeah.
no complaints though. There are only a few cons of this cycle.
The shape, it's kind of old-fashioned, and
Yeah, the last thing is damage. Now this isn't manufacturing defects by Pedal. It's mostly damage done by the community to the cycles while they're using the service. Does that make sense? Light is very bad here, so we're gonna change a location. Let's see. I'm just gonna snap my fingers and we're gonna go in a different location. In a different location with much better lighting. So you do the honors.
1, 2, 3.
Much better. So let's go and talk about, not go, we'll sit here. The last thing is damage. Now it's not like a manufacturing defect done by Pedal. It's actually damage done by the people to these cycles. Not even the people who are using it, just people walking by. They go and see these nice new cycles and they take away weird different parts
Like lights.
Yeah, like lights, reflectors. I don't know who the hell takes a reflector. I think we as the citizens should be responsible enough to use these cycles, these privileges neatly, and we have to take care of them. Please don't go around and mess around with these cycles. If you want to use them properly. Park them neatly at the pedal stops. Don't just leave your bike somewhere else in the middle of the road. That's just irresponsible. Don't do that. Share bikes are, I think, one of the best modes of transport in Pune at least. I think they're very cheap. You have to pay 3 rupees for 30 minutes, which is amazing. We basically changed 3 cycles and our cost was just 9 rupees. 9 rupees is like negligible. 9 rupees is basically very cheap. I think 3 rupees for 30 minutes is really nice. There are other companies like Mobike who just launched yesterday and they charge like 10 rupees for 20 minutes.
But those cycles are very cool.
Yeah, they look very nice. They're like well built. I didn't hire them because they're costly. 10 rupees for 20 minutes is a lot. I would say 10 rupees for 40 minutes would be reasonable, but this is a really nice initiative and I really like it. I like what these companies are doing. I like what the government is doing for a better city, a smarter city. And yeah, that was the comprehensive review of the share bike. This is a really nice initiative. I really like it, and I think we should promote this idea more and more. Repost this, share this video with your friends and family. We have noticed that a lot of people who don't have bicycles have started using Pedal. Not only Pedal, but even other bikes. And people who don't have privileges, who don't own a cycle, can use this. He has seen people learn how to ride a bike on a pedal cycle, which is amazing. I really like that. So yeah, help these guys gain more attention, gain more publicity, share it with your friends. Use Pedal, if not daily, at least weekly, because the more we use it, the more it's gonna get better. The light was getting even worse, so now we are using the front camera torch. I know it's very hard, but we have no other option. So yeah, go ahead, use pedals, cycle all you want. Yeah, I think that's it for today.
A peddler day keeps doctor away.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check this guy out. I'm gonna leave his Instagram I'm gonna leave his Instagram links below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.